Good morning, students. So today we'll learn about midpoint theorem. So what is midpoint theorem? The line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. See, this is a triangle ABC. Line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides. We are taking these two sides. Okay, AB and AC, we are taking these two sides. D and E are the midpoints of these two sides. So line joining D and E is DE. Okay, so this line DE is parallel to the third side and half of it. So third side means BC. So we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC and DE is half of BC. Okay, this we have to prove. This is called midpoint theorem, and this theorem is very important as far as your exams are concerned. So we have written, given a triangle ABC in which D and E are the midpoints of sides AB and AC respectively, D is joined to prove D is parallel to BC and D is half of BC. Construction. Draw CF parallel to BA meeting DA produced in F. We have to do a construction like this. This is a triangle ABC. This is DE. We have to produce it up to F, and this CF is parallel to AB. This CF is parallel to AB. Okay, this you should remember, that CF is parallel to AB. Now we will prove that D is parallel to BC with this help of construction, and D is half of BC. Let us see how. We'll consider these two triangles first, triangle ADE and triangle CEF. Okay, so in triangle AED and triangle CEF, we have AE is equals to CE. ये तो हमको पता है because E is the midpoint. Reason we'll write. E is midpoint of AC. Or anything else, you know, yes, we know that this angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Okay, why angle 1 is equals to angle 2? You can see that these are vertically opposite angles. So we'll write AED is equals to CEF, vertically opposite angles. Then the third fact we'll use, that AB is parallel to CF. You can see that is this AB is parallel to CF, and AC is the transversal. So we'll get this angle 3 is equals to 4. You can see Z is forming here. So angle 3 is equals to angle 4, vertically alternate interior angles. So we'll write angle DAE, this angle, is equals to angle FCE, alternate interior angles, when AB is parallel to CF and AC is transversal. Okay, so we have got three facts: angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. We have got three facts. So our triangles AED is congruent to triangle CEF by ASA. Okay, now by CPCT, by CPCT, we can say that AD, this AD is equals to CF. AD is equals to CF, and this DE is equals to EF. Okay, this by CPCT we can say. Why we are taking these two sides? This will help us to prove D is parallel to BC and D is half of it. Let's see how we can prove. But we know that AD is equals to BD, but we know that AD is equals to BD because D is the midpoint. So BD is equals to, from here we can say that BD is equals to CF. We have replaced this AD with BD because AD and BD are equal. D is midpoint, so BD is equals to CF. This will help us further. BD is parallel to CF also. This BD is parallel to CF also, है ना? Because AB is parallel to CF, so this BD will parallel to CF. Now BD is equals to CF and BD is parallel to CF. So we can say that BCFD is a parallelogram because BD is parallel to CF and BD equals to CF also. In a parallelogram, if one pair of sides are equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. So this is a parallelogram. Now DF is parallel to BC and DF is equals to BC. You can see DF is equals to BC. Why? This is a parallelogram, so opposite sides are equal, and we know that D is equals to EF. E is midpoint, so E is midpoint of DF. So DE is half, D is half of BC. We can write as D is equals to half BC, and this is a parallelogram, so DE is parallel to BC because BCFD is a parallelogram. Hence proved. दोनों चीज़ आपकी प्रूव हो गई. See, this theorem is very important. So once again I am explaining it in short. See, you have to consider these two triangles. In these two triangles, this side AE is equals to CE because E is the midpoint. This angle is equals to this angle. 1 is equals to 2 vertically opposite angle. 3 and 4 are alternate interior angles. So by ASA these triangles are congruent. So by CPCT you can say that AD is equals to CF and DE is equals to EF. Now come to next point. AD is equals to BD because D is the midpoint, and we have just proved that AD is equals to CF, so BD is equals to CF. This side is already parallel to CF, so one pair is equal and parallel, then this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. When this is a parallelogram, you can say that BC is parallel to DF. So DE will also be parallel to this one, and in parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So BC is equals to DE, but E is the midpoint, so DE is half of BC. So two things we have proved, that DE is half of BC and DE is parallel to BC also.